Yes, this is still like something I need to find who uses W as their name. We need to write to-dos. They forgot to put welcome mat by the door so they could put the key under it. Yeah, exactly, that's what I'm wondering, because you know, that's normally where people hide their stuff. Submit yourself to marketing pressure. We're right. Okay, enjoy. You're doing pretty well, happy to hear. Okay today. Nothing special really. Like my day haven't started the greatest, but it's getting better little by little. Like always streaming is making me feel less horrible. And way better. It does keep showing me this one box here, so I'll go check it once more. Box. The statue had been moved recently. Less horrible, yes. Nah, it's seriously like making me feel way better than it was at the beginning. Like today was again one of those days when I just wanted to cancel the stream and go under my bed on one of the boxes and cry. But yeah, I didn't, and here I am, and I'm actually feeling way better at the moment. Where the fuck is the key? Well, great today, Queen. Aw, thank you. Hugs? Aw, definitely needed that. No use. That lamp had seen better days. Alright. Okay. Alright. If someone has idea, I would love to hear it. I'm quite a lost at the moment. Like, I have checked everywhere where there could be key. But we don't know where the key is. So yes, if somebody has an idea, feel free to say. I think it's a situation Luranko now. Yeah, this is pretty cool visual style. It's not easy to make complex yet clear images in a black and white. Very true. Check the front of the statue. Okay. So the blazer I was a million times, damn it. Are the dark tears on your face black tears or makeup or something else? They are plastic diamonds that I have glued on there. I think you need to go to the statue if you remember. Okay, let's go to the statue. So I was in the correct place multiple times. Just couldn't find it there. Hello, statue. It is me. Oh, fucking hell. So close. Oh, damn it. So that's why we couldn't get the key from that, because there was no light for it. Uh-huh. Twisted, but the deed probably kept burglars away. Yeah.
I had the feeling I was about to desecrate a sanctuary. To open the door to a world I didn't belong to.
You have an idea? Let's all sit on the floor in a circle around Queen and admire her beauty.
They would understand. I needed help.
No.
Anyone would understand that.
Wait, what? He has to push the statue to get the key. Yeah, we had the right idea multiple times, but yeah. Had to be in a very specific direction to push the statue. What's the bullshit? That's from Megadeth, so yes. Boop. The way they did that. Yep. Well, at least that kind of teaches us how the game might work, so. Okay, back with a beer and 2 beef sandwiches. Anyone wants one? I could take a sip of your beer and another sandwich.
Getting somewhere safe. That's all that mattered. As the doors opened, the mansion seemed to react to my presence. There was a smell.
Thank you.
like
Serious.
a cornered animal. The smell of fear.
Yep. Not going into spoilers, but the whole idea of the game is centered around the contrast
Because
between
I
light
had
and
no
dark. Okay.
choice.
Nom, 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 nom.
I was praying to find
Beer?
a phone or some help. I didn't even bother wondering what happened to prayers when they reached
Oh,
the
Queen, what
wrong
kind of
door.
brand of beer do you prefer? I don't really have anything specific with the brands. I actually prefer crafted beers. And at the moment, my favorite one is a sour beer. I know they divide opinions quite a lot since they are not really, you know, they are not beer because they are sour beers. But yeah, I do like them. And my favorite one is called Kuningatar, which means queen in Finnish. It is made out of, I think, forest berries. Yeah, I do like it. It's a sour beer. Yeah, they made an ad for it in the newspaper. How we're going to pay for the jobs a refugee if we buy beer. Time of helping Queen, so yeah. Love your attitude, Queen. Shower beer? Why not? A craft one after your own heart. Hey! Crafted beers are the best ones.
needed you to know. I love you.
They are seriously the best beers. And like, yeah, I have few friends who had like tasting crafted beers as their hobby, and I sometimes got with them there. It's really good ones. I have found that way, like really good ones. Yours is an old Budweiser. It tastes of bread. It's a leftover from this birthday party you hosted this Sunday.
Hello.
Is
Hello.
it good?
I need an ambulance. Can you hear me? I need help.
What happened? This cold.
You have been to Helsinki craft beer
Darkness
event.
around
That's
me.
pretty cool if you like tasting
I
all
was
kinds of
usually
craft
not
beers.
afraid
Yeah,
of the dark.
we had one in the Oulu as well, where I'm
But
from.
there,
And
on that
there
day,
was a big event with the crafted
remembered
beers,
I had a
and
matchbox
there was
somewhere in
few
my jacket.
really good ones I did like.
the
And then
urge
there
to
was
light a
this
match
one
was growing
beer
with every new chill
called
running down my spine.
bacon beer. Not joking, it was bacon beer. And with the bacon burger, it was the best thing you had ever tasted. Alone, not so much, but with the bacon burger, it was fucking glorious. You made a pomegranate cider a while ago. It turned out pretty well for your first homebrew. Not as strong as you would like, but it tastes good. Happy to hear. Budweiser is a popular brand in your area. Okay. Agreed, you also like a slew of IPAs, as long as you can taste the ingredients they are made up for. I like Budweiser that much, but it's beer, so cheers. Cheers. If you're being honest, you're not much of a beer drinker anymore. Pretty much stick to the hard stuff these days. You and old friend John Daniels. In my pocket, okay. But if I have to think what I prefer whiskey. In my pocket, I found a box of matches. Could get some light using. Okay. But yes, I do prefer the whiskey. Whiskies. I love. Your boss isn't picking up the phone at work because you'll have to go see if they are open today. Aw, I'm sorry to hear that. A peaceful landscape, the kind of place I would have loved to be. A hat! A man was living here. Or me, because I use that kind of hats. Whoever lived here had a special taste for alcohol. Wait, what's the difference between whiskey and scotch again? You like whiskey? Yes. We still have a half bottle of scotch somewhere, if you guys want. Which one? This mountain landscape couldn't suit me. You need to have vodka at least once a year. I used to be the same, but nowadays... yeah, I'd rather stay away from vodka. Irish whiskey is scotch. Wait, what was it? 2 men on a small boat, a memory from an expedition. Encyclopedias, the age was hardly readable. Okay. This reminds you of Vampire. That was a good game. It was 2? Ooh. Who answered? I couldn't forget that sound. You went to an event for people who dressed in medieval gear and did battle enchantments with makeshift swords and axes, and they had real old school meat. Your favorite was pomegranate, but that stuff knocked you. Oh, that sounds pretty fucking cool. Okay, weird story. Can drink a full bottle of vodka and don't feel ding, but 2 sips of wine and you piss drunk. The same thing has happened to me. Don't know why. Once inside the house, I tried to use the phone to call for help, but the answer was scrambled and unintelligible. Who was it? As a chill went down my spine, the entrance door locked itself behind me. Without light? No way. Alright, let's go check. That is odd. Yeah. Ta-da! The armchair looked comfy. I could get some rest and save my progress. Oh, oh my, oh my. Vesper, the landlords for sure, but not a very smiling couple. Nothing special about that wardrobe. Library? Is there more lights? Oh, Margaret's diary, except 12. August 28th, 1911. You can recall only the apparition was something like, oh, okay. Sat down with a bunch of your friends and drank a full bottle of vodka by yourself. Was okay to do full discourse on sympathies and mating rituals. We remembered what it stood for. 2 sips of wine in a bar and you was dancing on the top of the table. Yeah, I've never drunk anything that would have made me dance on the top of the table. We're probably associate of creative they roleplay medieval times. Huh. William is 7 years today. He is with Henry, running after the servants in the garden, dressed up like monsters from space. Games, always games. The mansion is all upside down and their yells gave me an awful headache. I'm now cloistered in the office, unable to even pray. Henry's fantasies keep William away from his great destiny. I have to bring him back to me, as this will be my only chance to make a man out of him. To make him embrace the Winter Cross legacy. To show him the way. Henry is a dreamer and he has no ambition whatsoever. He can't teach him anything. Thank you for the bits, Tarna. I appreciate it. Queen is as cool as a cucumber. Okay. This house has a library, take your money. Yes. Being fair to alcohol was just an excuse to dance on the top of the table. Yeah, fair. The biggest lightweight on a planet. Behind every great man, there is a great woman. Nonsense. Women should be on the front line. This is where the opposite brought us. I have no illusion about how little power the world is living in the hands of women. But William is young. He is the future. I will act throughout him, and may night finally fall upon this house. May William stop ruining after deceiving lies to find the place he deserves in this world. Alright. Living work, enjoy your afternoon chat and quit. Okay, have an amazing rest of your day and day and night. And thanks for stopping by, I appreciate it. Hopefully your work goes well. A boy with religious stress, a house full of something. Seeing woman with a church kind of wondering where the card was. Yeah, the card does not exist in this game. A box full of old science books. Alright. News. Comes darkness, October 29th, 1938. The time came when we stopped counting. We stopped counting how many companies closed in the past 9 years. How many unemployed and families ended up in the streets, forced to live in the slums around our cities. Fucking hell. Who cares? And a cucumber is hella cool. Forgot how to breathe. We stopped counting all the commodities wasted because nobody could buy them. Thrown to the sea or burned, we stopped counting how many of our business partners fell with us. It was 9 years ago, on October 29th, 1923. Born from the sick and speculative belly of America, the crash would throw the world into the storm and darkness. We are still here, but we lost faith. And we stopped counting because these words as figures. Because today they make us feel nauseous. Dawn seemed 4 at time, and today something they can see the sunrise. They seem to forget night and darkness are always out there somewhere. Hi Steve, how are you today? Hey Queen, are you wearing a cape? Yes, I am wearing a cape. If she ain't, you're gonna be mad at her. Everyone needs a cape.
Are you there?
Everyone definitely needs a cape. Saving in progress. Okay. As I woke up, I had recovered some strength. I could run using you. The ghost lady. Love the cape. It looks awesome. Thank you.
Who was it? Or what was it? In my world, women didn't glow like the moon. And they didn't walk through doors either. I had to be more badly wounded than I thought.
We are going to the library. Send your DM with a possible fix for the bots you mean. Okay. Let me check it actually immediately. Science. Yep, it is bothering me. Closed! It was locked on this side. Well, fucking hell. Right. Guess you're going to walk to work and see if anyone is there. Maybe back or not. Take care, everyone. Okay, well, I do hope that you make it back, but I wish you an amazing rest of your day. And thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. Right. I fix the bot. Okay. So it could be something that I can fix. I do hope it should be that. Okay, so there was a ghost. Okay, I do like how they have made this one. I do like it. Note to self, Arthur chairs. I'm so tired. Father ordered several leather club chairs from a Quincy Craftsman. They are perfect. It is one of the few places where I can rest and think. Margaret wouldn't touch them, and I have no idea why. Maybe because they are marked with a sun, which made her blind. I don't know. I'm just happy they are here. Thank you, Father. Just was taken from the glass case. Okay, for that we need something. Good look around. Still free to act. The box was closed. There was a small opening with a key. Okay, so we need a key. Alright. And we also need lights. Gramophone could only be play silent dust. Okay, we found the ghost. What time is it over there, Queen? Almost 6 p.m.
To accept her
If it does not work, let you
After
know.
all,
We'll keep searching.
From all those weird things I had seen that night, she was the only one who hadn't tried to kill me.
Was it the moon standing alone in the middle of everything? Okay.
This thing looked like it was reaching out from some fairy tale. The kind of stories in which kids get devoured by some witch in a dark forest. Was it real?
Is there
Delusion or
not
not,
way to put
I
lights
tried not to think about it. Only a madman can think mad things.
Did you see the thing? Yes. Hi Spooks, how are you today? You found a new bat video. Ooh. Noise. Beep. Ghost, where are you? Let's be friends. A landscape frozen in time, quite like the faces around it. Yeah, the music definitely reminds me of the Vampire as well. The fire could be an ally, but I needed to find some wood. A log, a good start if I wanted to start a fire. I needed more wood to get the fire really roaring. Creepy children break, yes. I sent it to you. Really current giving it to what's after the stream. Okay, I'll check it after the stream. Boop. Of course it's broken. Of course. Needed 2 hands. I don't think we can open it yet then. Note to self, kitchen key. My dear friend, for the lack of sleep erodes your sanity as well as your memory. I hereby decide to put the kitchen key in this book of recipes Father loves so much. It is in the library and won't move from there, which will prevent you from having to make extra keys again. Please start by trying not to lose this note. Your devoted servant, yourself, William. The menu for the dinner seemed to be a good 20 years late.
This is what the night looked like.
You're loving
Limited
to lose of the game.
perspective is as
Same.
closed as this door.
Looks pretty damn good. Another wood. Alright, let's run back here. You mentioned the family coming back home and there's them hundreds of spent matches scattered around the mirror. Mm? Exactly. Think about it. Right. The door was blocked from the other side. Of course, the door was blocked from the other side. Of course. From Selena to William. Excerpt 1. Dearest William, you wanted to know more about me. Last time I didn't tell you everything. This letter will make up for this. When I arrived in California in 1930, I'm only 18. This is a marvelous place, and the weather is so nice. I spent hours on the beach, astonished to see how brown my Norwegian skin can become. In the evening, I hung near the jazz clubs. In the heard the night before. Wait, no. In the afternoon, I watched people play on the beach, humming the tunes I heard the night before. Sometimes I try to sing louder than the waves. That's a good exercise. My English is quickly improving thanks to the American songs I already knew in Oslo. At that time, I'm barely aware of the social misery that is devouring your country. I'm young, I want to be beautiful, to meet people my age and to sing. In Los Angeles, at the Spice Club, I meet the members of jazz band. They are talented and funny. We'll play all night. I forget about the hour and about my parents. They even call the police. At the end of the night, a musician tells me they are looking for a singer and that they want me. I can hardly believe it. Have you ever felt that you finally belong to somewhere? It feels fantastic. You got lost in the woods once with the matchbox at night. The matches didn't provide enough light for shit. You had to use moonlight. Yep. That is what normally happens, to be fair. It's funny how it provides a huge amount of light, you know, in games, but in real life not much. Windows had no handle, very unhelpful peculiarity. Right, so we need to find more wood. This portrait of a man had been cut with a knife. That's terrifying. Other side always gets you. There is electricity at some points. An appointment with destiny. For too many of us, the political equality we once had was meaningless in the face of economic inequality. A small group had concentrated into their own hands and almost complete control over other people's property. Other people's money, other people's labor, other people's lives. For too many of us, life was no longer free, liberty no longer real. Man could no longer follow the pursuit of happiness. Against economic tyranny such as this, the American citizen could appeal only to the organized power of government. The collapse of 1929 showed up the despotism for what it was. The election of the 1932 was the people's mandate to end it. Under that mandate, it is being ended. Franklin Delano Roosevelt, June 27th, 1936. Ooh. Even torches don't throw as much light as you think would, at least not very long. Yeah. Paper. Note to self, Mother's Shadows. Mother's shadows will never go away. I understand it now. Calling them ghosts would still be too noble. It is a filth that strives in the dark like flies on a manure. As long as I'm alive, they will never go away. Well then. Who could hang the picture of Headless Woman on the wall? Me? Margaret Vesper. Neve Entercross, a woman as noble as cold. Alright, we have gotten a lot here. Let's read. Oh, definitely not everything. But some of it. Okay, so we are missing a lot. I saw a surreal woman crossing the doors like blooms of smoke. Her out-of-this-world beauty was extraordinary. Was it my imagination? Was she the girl on the road? That would explain why there was nobody. A small music box with a secret inside. I could feel it shudder under my fingers. The symbol of a Venus was engraved on the lid. This game is reminding you of the short animation you watched back when you was 18. Oh. Seemed that using the gramophone made the girl appear, but it wasn't enough. She needed more apparently. That puzzle was missing a piece, a link between her and the contraption. I found a chest that could be helpful. But the wooden cover was very heavy. I would need another light source if I wanted to use both my hands. One of the paintings had the name Margaret Venter, the same as the grave outside. That woman's stare was as noble as Froze Lake, and looked just as cold. Alright. Shoe! A high heel shoe. Maybe its owner was still around somewhere. Can we steal it? And walk with it? A woman's shoe was lying on the floor of a corridor. I chose not to touch it. Something here felt like agony. It was basically the same concept, but the main character was way more scared. Huh. I found a Bible. Margaret's diary, except 19. And this is good old Boston, the home of the bean and the cold. Where the lovers talk only to Cabots, and the Cabots talk only to God. A Boston Dose by John Collins Boston Fragments Anthem. Okay. Second evidence there might be somewhere else in the drawer. Yeah, I think it is somewhere.